What is going on, everyone? And welcome back to Across the Board, sponsored by MoneyBall Metrics. You have your normal Thursday team here today. You have myself, AlphaDog Bets, here with the center forward of the U.S. men's national team, Jefe Picks. And with us, as always, Fire Jacket. It is a Fire Jacket. Back in the saddle, back at home, ready to deliver the goods. We got JD from Line Movers. Jefe, you probably want me to go to you first because you have a fantastic jacket, but we all care a lot more about JD. So, JD, over to you. How are you today, brother?
I'm, what do you normally say? Living the dream.
Living the dream, baby.
Living the dream.
Living the dream. Me and J-Bo, the only ones rocking hats today. Jefe is literally getting ready to play tonight for the United States national team. And JD decided to wear the sunglasses on the head today. We got an interesting head arrangement today. You get to see the Jefe hair, which is looking fantastic. You get to see the JD hair, kind of, on the chin. And then we got the Bama hat. Wow, a lot of things are going on. Over to the channel.
I'm a little colorblind. Whatever color that hoodie is with the crimson of the Alabama hat, looking really nice. Like
what color do you? Okay, good. Yeah, you got it. You did it. I wouldn't say it. I mean, maybe a deep blue.
Stetson, thank you for starting off the show exactly where I want to start off the show. Let's get deep into this right away. So we're going to spend at least 37 minutes on this. Malcolm Brogdon retiring. Great. Fantastic. Honestly, somebody needed to go.
Before you get going, and it's about this topic. Somebody texted you about a week ago saying they weren't sure about the health and longevity that Mr. Brogdon would be able to provide the Knicks. Just going to say that. I'm
going to tell you right now, forget health longevity. He made I looked this up obviously yesterday. He made $132 million in his 9 years in the NBA. Obviously, he was, if I had to take honestly a solid guess, I think he was told, hey, listen, man, this is going to be more like of a 8th, 9th man role than a 6th man role for you, FYI, because that's what we brought over Clarkson. And he was probably like, you know what? That ain't really worth $3 million to me.
You think so? You think so?
I think so, because it's not like he signed in June. He signed like less than a month ago.
Yeah, like 2-3 weeks ago. Literally like 3 weeks ago.
There's no way he just went through training camp and was like, yeah, nah, this ain't for me. This ain't worth $3 million. He just probably was offered I would have been shocked if he got 5 minutes a game regularly, to be honest, true.
Knicks were just talking the other day how he was going to have like this huge kind of thing.
Clarkson's going to be the guy to get 20 minutes off the bench. That's literally his job. And let's not forget that because of all this, and this is not supposed to be a Knicks show. This is what happens. That because Mitch Romney gets to start the year, guess what, Alpha? Have you ever heard this word before? Wait for it. It's coming. Healthy. Hart actually moves to the bench. So you got Hart and Clarkson coming off the bench. Those guys are going to get 20 minutes each easily every night. There's really, on a normal rotation, not that much more. The guy that I thought it was going to be was
Kolek.
No, Shamet.
You thought Shamet was going to be let go? I would have been okay with that. I'm not a big fan of Shamet.
I did. But Stetsy, about this, the whole gambling thing. I know he got acquitted, but it's still.
I don't want him. I don't want him at all.
Like, would you guys be surprised if in 2 months all of a sudden something popped up about Beasley and he gets suspended? You know what I mean?
Well, here's what I think it is with Beasley. I don't think it's anything he would do going forward, but I think stuff could potentially be coming out of his past.
That's what I meant.
Sense.
Yeah, that's literally what I meant. He is. There's a reason he was one. I don't even think he was one of. I think he was statistically the best 3-point shooter last year.
Correct.
And he's not on a team. And let me tell you something. 3-point shooting runs the NBA right now. So those things aren't right up. All right. That's all I got on this recap. Yesterday.
Wait. We have protocol around here. We have protocol.
Somebody better start talking about the blue fucking hens right now.
We talked about on the show yesterday that all we saw on Twitter and all people were talking about was Delaware, and Delaware got.
Why don't you peel back the curtain? Why don't you peel back the curtain and tell them that we even got a random text from our buddy Jake from his random coworker who randomly sent him, "Hey man, I don't usually send these, but I got a winner for you tonight if you're interested." And it was the Blue Hens, and he told him take the alt.
Minus 6.5. They're going to win by at least 7. I don't understand this line.
And what was my immediate response?
Take the other side.
I am 100% rolling with the state of the Jacksonvilles.
And they from the opening kickoff, they dominated that game. Delaware was never even in it. And if you went on X yesterday or any of the apps, you saw that everyone and their grandmother was on them. I can't talk. I only had one play yesterday, guys. I only had one play. You guys know what that was. I took the Mariners, and they got embarrassed at home. I didn't expect that. That was my only play of the day. Only 1U. We took it light, so we lost 1.1U on the day, so wasn't happy about that. So I can't talk. Anyone who had Delaware was in the same place as me, so I can't talk there. JD.
What I have to say about that was, if that was a Saturday game, nobody would have bet that game.
Nobody.
So if you wouldn't bet it on Saturday, then do not bet it on Wednesday.
That's why I stayed off. That's exactly why I stayed off.
Unless, JD, you got to put the double asterisk on it. Unless it's a portion
state,
of the state versus the entire state, then no rules apply and the math works.
Definitely.
100%.
Other than that, what JD just said is totally true. Guys, on a normal Saturday slate, you see Delaware versus Jacksonville State at noon. Are you even looking over to what channel it wouldn't be on because it would never make television? There's a reason that game was on television yesterday.
Yeah, there's a reason that these games on these days of the week right now.
Exactly.
These shitty conferences, they're smart. They're smart. You could dominate the sports slate on a Wednesday night when you know there's nothing else in MLB postseason season.
Let me ask you guys a question about the baseball game. Going back to the baseball game recap. I honestly haven't answered this myself. Was that oh, damn, they might be back type of game because of how they won? Or it's just like, you know what? You could kind of tell that even though the Mariners did take their lead first on a J-Rod home run, right after the Jays.
I thought we were going to blow them out.
I thought it was that stadium. I thought it was going to fall apart. I thought the stadium was going to fall apart. And by the way, that's when I stopped watching. But then I tuned it on, and it was like 5-2 by the third. And in my head, I was like, the Mariners should probably start looking to punt.
Yeah, no, I agree. There was at one point where we were like, don't even put your high leverage arms in. It's a 7-game series. You can afford to lose this one. Not a good performance by the Mariners, especially after they jumped out to a big lead early. Thought that was not a big lead, but, a 2-run shot from J-Rod in the first inning. I was feeling good. I was feeling
everything
good.
you hoped for. If you told me, all right, buddy, here you go, bud. Mariners, I'm going to hand you Mariners up 2-0 going into the top of the second. Julio Rodriguez home run, top of the first one, perfect. Here you go. You could have the Mariners at even money. So it would have been a life insurance fund type of bet.
Literally, it
because
felt like
it would have checked all the boxes. Get the crowd in it early, take the lead early at home, have all the momentum behind you, and push the Blue Jays all the way against the wall. I got to give the Blue Jays credit. I got to give Vladimir Guerrero credit. Man almost hit for a cycle yesterday. If he legged out that last hit, probably
could have too. He could have too.
Yeah. I got everybody. I mean, everybody. They hit so many fucking home runs. I stopped counting.
Right after we said that, it's going back to Seattle. It's a very pitcher-friendly park.
I know,
it's very hard to hit homers. And then there was 900 homers in the game.
It is
a tough park to hit homers historically.
And actually, then at the end of the game with the Mariners, with the guys who hit those home runs, if you would have told me that the Mariners took a 2-0 lead and then those guys after that hit home runs,
that's a great point. The Mariners have a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the first, and at some point, Cal Raleigh also hits a home run that was not part of the 2 runs scored in the first. Will you take the Mariners for $1 million? Yes. Can I have another?
Yep, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, boys. I think that's going to do it for the recap, unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about. It was a pretty light sports night. We have a ton of games we're going to get into today, so you guys ready to dive into today's slate?
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think there was any new trade rumors that I concocted yesterday.
Nothing. I would have known by now.
Yeah, no. We just kept arguing about the same thing all day that we argued at the show. All day.
And I will continue
about Chris Olave all day.
Let me tell you, I will let everyone know I've made up my mind on who I want the Giants to trade for. And there's only one guy I want.
Jacoby Myers.
No.
Jalen Waddle?
Yes.
Not happening. We explained to you a million times why.
I could see it happening. That's the one guy I want the Giants to get.
JD, do you hear this? So the Dolphins, who are obviously letting Tyreek Hill walk. And by the way, Jalen Waddle has a pretty backloaded, heavy backloaded contract.
But
don't start about the player option. Don't start about the player. Don't start
it's
about
not
the
player option. It's not
don't
a player
start about
option.
the option. Don't start about the
player option.
Don't start about the option. Jalen Waddle is not getting traded by the man. It just doesn't make sense. They're rebuilding. They still need somebody. He's going to be their somebody. He's not leaving. They're not trading
picks. The Giants are going to have probably a top 10 pick in the second round. You offer one of those, they can get a core player to build around. They need to rebuild completely. They need a defense. They need offensive line. They don't need skill position. They don't need expensive skill position in a rebuild. That's just what it is. Let's move on. We're getting into the MLB, and the first game we're breaking down today is going to be the Brewers and the Dodgers. We all know what's going on in this one. The Dodgers currently have a 2-0 lead. similar to what we saw in the Blue Jays Mariners game last night. The series is returning to LA, who have a 2-0 lead. Dodgers are a big favorite in this one, guys.
This says Blue Jays Mariners.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Blue Jays Mariners. We'll do that one first then. That one's the later game. Whoever put that in, I'm not going to yell at that individual, but there's an early game, so that's not my fault. We'll do Blue Jays Mariners. Pitching for the Blue Jays is not who I just said was pitching for the Brewers in that series. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Max Scherzer, making his postseason debut. On the other side for the Mariners, we have Luis Castillo. Castillo's 1-0. He has not given up a run in the postseason. He's pitched 6 innings. He's a 0.83 whip. He's only allowed 1 hit in those 6 innings. He did allow 4 walks, though. That is the issue with him. Sometimes it's his control. But he also had 4 strikeouts. Now, this series, we know what happened last night. The Blue Jays came back. They had a very big statement win. The whole thing about the first couple games in the series is that the Blue Jays couldn't get the bats going. Well, they did last night. So, JD, I'm going to start with you. We have game 4 of the Blue Jays and the Mariners. First pitch is at 8:33, which, by the way, what a random fucking time. It is listed as 8:33 everywhere.
Put it on the list of the 7th thing that I hate about Major League Baseball. Why does every game start at 6:08, 8:03, 6:07? They don't want to do normal shit. They want to make me tune in. So what they want to do is they want you to tune in at 8:30 to watch 3 minutes of Joe Davis and John Smoltz teaching me about how to throw a fastball.
Yes, that's exactly right. JD, over to you. What do you like in this one?
Man, okay, as far as Max Scherzer, I haven't had enough time to fully look into this one. Do we know who is going to be coming in after him?
No, I don't. I think they're hoping he gives him 5. I don't think it's a pre-planned. We're going with Eric Lauer type of situation.
There's like no way that he's going to be in there for that long.
Why not?
I mean, I don't think he's going to get into the first, which has been his issue the last 2 months.
Unless he's just Max Scherzer of like, just all of a sudden just shows up.
When was the last time he actually pitched?
Before the postseason, like
no,
the week before.
I know that, but he was
the final week of the regular season.
The final week postseason.
Regular season, yeah.
And I think there's something to be said. 25 career postseason starts is a lot.
Yeah, but he's
not going to be nervous.
I think he would be nervous because he's been so bad.
First of all, do you think it's the good choice to go with him over Bassett?
No.
Oh, interesting.
No. Well, I mean, take a look at his numbers this year, bro. On the road, he has a 6.0 ERA on the season. In his last performances, his last game of the year was on September 24th against Boston. He allowed 10 hits, 4 earned runs, gave up a homer. The game before that, he didn't get out of the first inning, allowed 7 earned runs, 2 homers, and a walk. He got 2 outs. The game before that, he was able to go 5 innings, only allowed 2 runs, but it was to Baltimore. Game before that against the Yankees, he took the loss, gave up 4 runs in 4 innings, couldn't get out of the 4th. Game before that, gave up 4 innings, couldn't get out of the 3rd. What would give you confidence in him being able to pitch?
Just nothing that I can say that's a number, a statistic.
Just historical that he's been such a good pitcher in the past.
There's something to be said about, playoffs and situations like this, hostile environments. And there's a reason you go with a guy who's been in these situations 25 times. I know, not the same guy as Detroit, definitely not the same guy from Washington, not even the same guy from the Mets or the Rangers. If I'm missing a team, I'm sorry. But still, he just feel like could always find it for that one night. And I think this might be it. I don't know yet, though, because honestly, it's not like Castillo's a rookie. He's been in high leverage situations.
Did you say Castillo's Luis Castillo?
I said it's not like he's a rookie.
Okay.
He's been in high leverage.
I heard you say
it's not like the person he's going up against is like Yesavage, who has never been in this situation before. I don't know how many starts Luis Castillo's had in the postseason, but I know it's not his first. I know he's been in high leverage situations, but I have to think I give a little bit of the edge to Scherzer just because of the atmosphere.
That's fair. So what are you taking in this game? You said a whole lot of nothing.
No, JD was in the middle talking about of Scherzer.
As far as Castillo goes in the postseason, he is 2-2 with a 1.4 ERA and a 0.9 WHIP.
You made those starts with the Mariners or with the Reds?
I don't think the Reds. I think the Mariners.
Reds.
I don't remember them being in when he was there.
No.
Might be confusing with Johnny Cueto. I'm going to tell you right now, there's a very good chance. Very good chance of confusing with Johnny Cueto.
Johnny Cueto had a lot of starts with the Giants in the playoffs. The Giants.
No, Reds.
And actually, then in his one start, this postseason, he actually went 6 and has a .83 WHIP, and actually like an ERA of 0.
And that was against the Tigers.
Yes. So that does say something there because the Tigers was just not doing much. But this is a spot where I just don't think they're asking Max to go 5. Like I think they have to have some other plan, and I was just wondering if actually anybody knew that plan.
I was with Alpha. I thought they have him on a leash until 4-5 unless it gets out of hand earlier. Off the top of my head, I don't know. How did the Blue Jays obviously didn't bring in any high leverage guys in the bullpen yesterday? None. They had a pretty solid lead.
Here's a quote.
Beebs went what 8?
Yeah.
By the way, I haven't even spoken about him. Great freaking Jesus! What happened? He turned back the clock.
You know what happened? They got him a huge lead, and he was able to calm down. He didn't look good early, but they opened it up in the second and third inning. So
listen, Yamamoto gave up a Jackson Cherry home run on the first pitch of that game, and then just decided to do a complete game after that and never even give up a fucking hit.
Yes, you're right about that.
Yeah,
you're definitely right about that.
So here, if Max does go 4 or 5, I think the Blue Jays are probably going to be sitting in a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see that though. This is a game where the Mariners, man, I like I said, I haven't made a play here yet, but that's the only way that I can look here still. Because as far as the bullpens, just like you were saying, as far as the Blue Jays, they didn't use any arms. Well, the Mariners also didn't use their good arms.
Correct.
So as far as the bullpen and everything is just ready to actually go, I think as far as on the mound, as far as the starters go, that actually they definitely have an edge there. So I would definitely have to lean them here. Like I said, I'm not on them yet, but if I do have a play on this game, it is definitely going to be on the M side.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. Jefe, what do you like?
I think I'm selling myself on the Blue Jays. I think I'm rolling. First of all, this game opened at -160 last night after final out. It's down. You got it here -135. I'm seeing it as low as -120. Jays at exactly +100 even right now. Is the best I'm seeing. It's crazy to think that as we get to first pitch, this might flip. I mean, I don't know if it's going to flip all the way, but it could be -110, -110.
It could. I don't see that either. So I'll go over what I like on this game. So I've been debating either taking the Mariners here or the over. I'm more comfortable on the over right now. You can get the over at 7.5. I think the Mariners will score a bunch of runs tonight off Scherzer. And I think the game plan for Toronto is they're also going to have to score some runs. Granted, I know Castillo's been very good. I know he's been very good, but I'm hoping that the Blue Jays bats carry over some momentum from yesterday as the entire squad was hitting. So give me the over 7.5. It is going to be a VIP play for me. What's up, Twigs? Appreciate you tuning in as always, bro. Twigs like the Mariners team total over 3.5. I like that.
To say something about that close to it. You got to lay a little juice, but you can get the Mariners' first 5 team total over 1.5. at a -150 price tag.
I like that a lot. I like that. I think Scherzer's going to give up some runs. We haven't seen him in a game not give up that total in the first 5 runs.
That might be one of the best. That might be one of the better plays because even if you want to play the game of Scherzer staying for 5 innings, right? That means that the Jays are putting up runs, not that the Mariners aren't, right? They'll keep Scherzer in if it's a 6-2 game.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So I like that play. I like that play a lot, actually. I wonder what can you look up what the Blue Jays is for that first 5?
It is at 1.5 at actually -125.
That's not bad either. But if you like both sides of it,
I'm starting to think about what's the first 5 game over. That might be my favorite play now that I'm thinking.
The first 5 is 4.
I think that's it for me. Because in my mind.
Breaking news, they've officially moved this game from 8:33 to 8:34. I just got a Bleacher Report notification about that. I'm not lying. And I just looked it up, and they have changed the time by 1 minute to 8:34, just so everyone's aware.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Dumb.
I'm not watching a single fucking baseball game next year. They got to fix this whole shit. David, come close.
Dude, how offended he is that you just said he goes to great clips.
David, come close. Come on. I'd rather die than go to fucking great clips or sports clips or anything. I've been going to a fucking barber, the same Latina barber, since I was 16 years old. That's disrespectful as fuck. Next, David, thank you. As I'd also like this, thank you. PSA time. I love. Oh, guys, this is it. Never change. This haircut last Thursday, so love that from you. Thank you. I'm looking good. I got a little bit of gray going on here, but I think the jacket really brings the youthfulness out of my eyes and my skin.
The gray looks good on you. The gray looks good
salt and pepper. I mean, everybody's talking about it. Stetsy, hilarious. I actually didn't have coffee today. That's what's scary. I'm home. I didn't want to go out, and I actually put a mug out there, and it's just still standing there because I got fucking distracted by my cat pretending that her dry food is a toy, and that was driving me fucking nuts. And I never got a chance to drink coffee, as these guys know. I barely even made the show today because
he barely made the show. David, I would also like
this
to say,
is pure.
Somebody on this panel got a beard trim today, David. But let's talk about Jefe's haircut from 2 weeks ago.
All right, let's keep doing it.
Yeah,
but Stetsy, all jokes aside, this is pure. Just no coffee, adrenaline. The only thing that I put in my body today, and I swear it's like it shouldn't have that much of effect, was like a few, couple of things like
What? And you invite me and JD? That's incredible. All right, let's keep it moving.
This is just pure energy, baby.
All right, moving to the second game of the day, which I already introed. We're going back because JD put the wrong game first. Still love you, JD. No hard feelings. Yeah. We got the Brewers. We got the Dodgers. Pitching for the Brewers. I don't know. JD, do you know?
It's going to be either.
JD's about to. It's going to be either. Like you got a phone call.
Let me tell you, it says undecided everywhere. So JD sometimes has a good bit of knowledge.
Thank you. Swear to God, this is actually really breaking news. Shea Cornette is replacing Molly Qerim on First Take.
Really? Terrible.
Yeah.
Shea Cornette's awful. Hate that.
I absolutely hate her.
The goddess.
Dumb
Unbelievable.
fucking chick. Jesus Christ. Never watching that show again. There's no point to watch that show again. They better not mess anything up with freaking inside the NBA. I will crucify ESPN. I don't want Malika Andrews near them. I don't want Stephen A. Smith near them. I don't want Kendrick Perkins near them. I don't want Richard Jefferson near them. None of them. Keep them all away. It's a reason why Inside the NBA is the greatest halftime and post-game show in sports. Do not let those other leeches near them. Thank you.
Here's an important question. Here's an important question. JD, can your wife currently hear the show or see the show today?
Not that I'm aware of.
So, but there is a possibility.
Could be.
Okay, then the question's going back to Jefe. Unfortunately, it was going to go to you, but it's going to go to Jefe. Is Molly Qerim the hottest female sports reporter, anchor, whatever you want to say on television?
No. I know I just bashed her, and so I'm gonna somehow apologize, but I'm not. I think she's kind of stale, but she doesn't fit like the cool people vibes that Inside the NBA has. But I'm personally in love with Malika Andrews.
She's hot. Yeah, she's very good looking.
I just think she's a nurturer. I feel like we could grow old together. She would read me books.
I need David's thoughts.
We would have horses.
David? You need to let us know who you think is the most attractive female sports reporter. Probably it's not a conversation we could have on the air. We may get canceled by that. We're not going to continue this conversation.
But Molly is second. Molly. Oh, yeah. And that reminds me, Laura doesn't get enough love. Laura Rutledge right there.
Back in the day, sure. It's not the same.
You mean like week 3 back in the day?
It's not the same.
You're out of your mind. You're off your mind.
Well, you don't even know the right name. Isn't it Cornette? Not Corbett?
Nick. Next.
Nick, come on.
Okay, well, I do have to say because the B and the N is right next to each other. So.
I'll give him
Thursday
that.
Night Football. Is it Clarissa? Give me her name, please. Somebody figure it out. Chat, help me out. Thursday, Clarissa Thompson.
Maybe.
Sure, it's Carissa Thompson. Nailed it. I typed in Thursday Night Football girl to see if it would give me it, and 80 pictures in a row say Carissa Thompson.
And let me tell you something, guys. And I don't think she's as hot as these people. And we're done off this topic after this. But I personally have a weird crush.
Patty.
I personally have a weird crush. Doesn't make no sense on Tracy Wolfson. I don't know what it is. I can't I just love her.
Wolfhauser.
I just love her. I just feel like if I was in a bad place in life, she would nurture me back and just take care of me.
Okay,
like,
here's
put a blanket on me
controversial
when I'm
one.
sleeping.
Here's the controversial one. And by the way, our viewers are going up from this conversation. That should tell you how terrible of a society we are.
Honestly, next Tuesday's show might just be pure power ranking female sports reporters.
I love that. I would be 100% in that.
That'd actually be pretty fun.
Here is the poll.
We will get canceled 7 minutes in, but it's cool.
Here's the polarizing one that people have a lot of different opinions on because she's
Ramona Shelburne.
No, that's not the one. It's not Ramona. It's not Ramona. Who do you think it is?
Oh, Mina Kimes.
Correct.
Oh,
correct.
Yeah, I knew you were going there.
People have mixed feelings on it. I'm on the side.
Let me tell you,
I could get down with Mina Kimes.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Yes.
She's just like
JD.
I feel like I would learn so much.
I know. JD, Mina Kimes. Final one, then we get back to this baseball game that we introed and never talked about.
Why can I not picture her?
Get out the fucking show. Unbelievable.
M-I-N-A. You know exactly who she is. M-I-N-A. Kimes.
She's so smart. It's sexy. Like it's nothing about her looks. I just feel like she's a wealthy.
She's 40. Good for her. She's 40.
She's 40. Absolutely not. Stetty, get out. That's disgusting. We're talking about. Get out. Stop. No.
JD, now we need your final thoughts.
Yes, she's just not my vibe, man. She's just
Mina, really?
No.
we have to move on before the comments get absurd. We're gonna move.
We were so close to offending nobody.
Thomas, we were doing great.
Close.
We were doing great.
So good.
Back to the baseball game. Does anybody know who's fucking pitching for the
Okay, so either
is it Mina Kimes?
It's gonna be either a Mizorowski start. Mm-hmm. And then actually Quintana after him.
Yeah, I knew Quintana was going to make his way into this game, they said.
Or actually either he's going to start and then actually Mizorowski is going to come in after him.
Interesting.
I'm not exactly sure which one it's going to be, but it's going to be some type of combo like that. Well, at least that's the plan.
Interesting.
And then we have Glasnow on the other side. Everybody knows Glasnow and actually how much I like him. The walks, that's really the only problem there. He has been seeming to cut those back actually some. What worries me a little bit in this matchup is as far as his swing and miss out of the zone. As far as this season, he has not been getting very much of that. Where in actually past seasons he actually really did. But this Brewers team is the best team at not swinging at those, though. Right. So that's the only interest here. But Glasnow, as far as rest, you don't have anything to worry about there. Obviously, as far as the Dodgers bullpen, you have no worries there because they haven't had to freaking use them.
Literally, they didn't use a single guy last game.
Yeah, so, everybody's good. And we know as far as their bullpen is actually not their, regular – it's actually not their regular season pin. They've added some other guys there, and so the pin's fine. Guys, something we haven't brought up. A home team has not won yet.
That's wild.
That is wild. Every single fan base has actually left every game in not a good mood. Yeah. So that's okay, so when I first looked at this price, I was like, holy shit, the Brewers at this price is nuts. But then when I really got into it, this actually Brewers team, yes, we've been on them, especially the second half of the year. They have been our team. But we do have to admit, though, they have played above what they are. And now against a team like the Dodgers, who is the best team in the league, I think you're starting to see that more now. So even though this seems like a crazy price, especially for being a playoff game, I don't really think it is. I'm leaning to the Dodgers run line here, guys. You can actually get the Dodgers run line at actually plus 125. And that's the way that I am leaning here.
Okay, Square Alpha Parlay of the day. This one is just too good to pass up, in my opinion. The Steelers on the money line with the Dodgers. You can currently get the odds guys at a plus 120. Who loses
I promise that actually one of those lose.
You think so?
Yes.
Why do you think so?
Bengals.
You think Bengals are the one that wins?
Yeah.
Really? So that parlay's not official for me. That's the way I'm leaning right now. It's not official. I always tell you guys if it's going to make my VIP card or not. I have not fully decided what I'm going to do with the NFL game. But I'm leaning that way, JD. I am leaning that way. I just don't think Joe Burrow or Joe Flacco, is going to be able to beat this defense. You think he'll be able to take advantage of this defense?
We don't want to go into it too much yet, but I will say if this game was a Sunday game, I would be on the Bengals so large.
Really?
But the fact that it's a Thursday game and he still has not had that full time.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
Since he hasn't had that time to fully, learn and get in there with everything. If it was not the short week after he already had a short week, then I would be all like over this. But I am going to still be on the Bengals tonight in actually some way. Will they actually win? No, I'm not really thinking that they'll actually win. But keep it within the 5.5 points. I wouldn't be shocked at. But I would be shocked if the Bengals won this game outright. Jefe, what do you like in the Brewers Dodgers before we get into the college football segment of the show?
Guys, I'm struggling between we're just going to keep seeing the same thing over and over again, and I'm just going to keep pretending it's not happening. I think Glasnow is probably the starter on the Dodgers staff that I trust the least. And I just wish I saw more to this Brewers offense so that I could sell myself that they can put up runs. Other than Jackson Churio, everybody's been freaking crap for this series. Churio's the only one with a hit in both games, and they actually got a home run to start off the last game. So I'm struggling here, and I am once again gonna go to the well,
small play,
and find myself a little player prop that I love. And I started looking at the Dodgers, and I started looking at the lineups, and they haven't scored too much, but there's one player who's gotten 2 hits in each game, and that is Mr. Kike Hernandez. And I actually found his over 1 hit today at minus 135 odds, and that's what I'm going with. I think Kike 1 hit. Well, minus 135.
I like that. He's been playing pretty well as well. All right, let's move on to the college football segment of this show. We have 2 games we're going to be breaking down today. First one we're breaking down is a good one. We have LSU and Vanderbilt. Both teams coming in 5-1. LSU is 2-1 in the SEC, and Vandy is 1-1 in the SEC. This one's interesting because the ESPN BPI think Vandy's going to win this game. They're giving them a 61% chance to win it, which like I said, find very interesting. We just saw Vanderbilt play against Alabama 2 weeks ago, so Vandy has had 2 weeks to prep for this game. I do think that's a big thing we want to add here. We saw them in their last outing, though, they didn't really get blown out. The final score isn't really indicative of how the game went. They lost 30-14, but I believe that Alabama scored a touchdown with like 3 seconds left when they could have just went down and nailed it. It was a close game. Not close, but they weren't out of it for most of it. The final score doesn't reflect how the game really did go. On the LSU side, we saw them have a nice win over South Carolina in their last outing. Game before that, they did lose to Ole Miss. All that being said, JD, you are a resident SEC aficionado. What do you like about this game?
Yeah, guys, going to try to keep actually this one short here. As far as this LSU team, they're not scoring points, guys. This offense is not getting going. They cannot run the ball. When you can't run the ball, that means your quarterback, he's going to be – in this game, I think he's going to be running for his life. I think they are going to be getting after him. As far as actually Vandy goes, kind of like you were saying, Alpha, they didn't cover last week, but they like kind of did. I know they did. Up
until the very last play, they were covering. Well, let me tell you something. I had Vandy, so yeah, I know they didn't cover.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah. To me, I just don't think that. I just think that Vanderbilt is actually the better team here. I like this matchup for them.
They're home too.
I I feel like over the past couple of years on this show, I have given y'all a lot of things and a lot of angles and everything. This is one I can't give out yet because the edge is still there. But take Vandy, play them big.
Yep, I'm on Vandy on the money line. There's no other way to put it. I think you're perfect here. At home, I think they will be able to move the ball, and I think they'll be able to stop LSU from scoring at will. So give me Vandy on the money line at minus 135. Minus
I'm right
134.
Right there with you guys. Just not impressed, not even with LSU's running game. I'm not impressed with LSU.
I mean, Nussmeier hasn't been good either.
Not impressed with Nussmeier. Not impressed with defense. I'm not impressed with coaching. I'm not impressed with the running attack. Vandy at home, they have a great home field environment. I think last year's when they took down Alabama outright.
Yes.
And I think this is a great spot for Vandy. I also think that's great spot, more so great spot for Vandy, that this is not the 7:30, under the lights, all eyes on them type of game. 12 o'clock. Not that it's on national television or anything, but they get to just play a little more like it's a normal Saturday. I think that'll go well for them.
I agree. All right. Anything else you guys want to add on this game before we move into the marquee game, which I like a lot? You ready, boys?
No. Yeah.
Let's do it. Marquee college football game. It's one that I know I have a big play in. I believe JD, I'm hoping, has the same play with the look on his head right now. I'm hoping that we're in agreement here. We got the Tennessee Volunteers. They are 11th in the country. They are 5-1 on the year and 2-1 in the SEC. Then we have Alabama, 5-1 in overall and 3-0 in the SEC. I have one thing to say about this Tennessee team. I didn't think they'd be this good with the whole debacle of Nico leaving at the end of the year, really late, getting a new quarterback in there. They've surpassed my expectations, and they've had a very good season so far. With that being said, JD, this pains me to say to you because I know you like this team. Bama may have the Heisman on their team. Ty Simpson has been that dude. Over the last few weeks especially, he has turned his game up, and he's making NFL-caliber big-time throws. This Bama team has also looked like a much better team than they did early on in the year, especially when we saw them get their loss. When you take a look at Ty Simpson's stats, he has 16 touchdowns on the season to only 1 interception. He has been playing out of his mind. And Kalen DeBoer is starting to get his rhythm down there in Alabama. So, JD, you're the only one who can start an Alabama breakdown. Tennessee has to go to Alabama, and the spot in Alabama is favored by a whopping 8.5 points. What do you like here? We have a very high total of 59.
Yeah, as far as the total, man, that is actually what I am going to talk about here. The last 2 weeks, I have been on the Alabama games over. If you haven't been paying attention, those have both lost. Both games have stayed under. If you watched those games, both of those games should have gone over. Been random, very fluky shit that has kept those games under. But that's how my last couple weeks have been, to be honest with everybody. I've had a lot of losses that have been like that. Tennessee's a dead nuts over team. This team can score points, but damn, they're going to get scored on too. They can get scored on by freaking anybody. They gave up 24 points to damn UAB. Now UAB's defense is absolutely horrible. They can get scored on, but UAB against an SEC team like Tennessee, they shouldn't be able to put up 24 points.
Trivia for Jefe. Jefe, what does UAB stand for?
University Alabama Birmingham.
Good one.
Well done.
Guys, I'm not taking the full game over though. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. I cannot get my heart.
I'm never fucking leaving.
Like I should that again. But both of these teams are two of the best scoring first half teams in the nation, though.
Okay.
So
you're taking the first half over.
I'm taking the first half over 29 and a half points here.
I like that. I'll go quickly here. I'm all over Bama. I've seen enough out of them. I think and what does Bama do at the end of the game? They're not going to run the clock out. They're not going to kneel the ball if they're inside the 20-yard line. What are they going to do, JD?
They're going to score.
They're going to try and score. If they don't score, it's not because of a lack of trying. They're going to try and score every single game possible because they have a loss on their record. I don't believe that's just a Kalen DeBoer, I'm going to try and always run it up. They have a loss on their record. They know when we get to the end of the year, their point differential, their amount of points they beat teams, the final scores of the bulk of their games is going to be very important to their playoff seeding. So to me, I'm taking Bama. They're going to run this one up, and I think they're going to win by at least 10 points easily. Jefe, I'm going to kick it to you. Do you agree with me? What do you like in the spot?
I agree with you in the sense of Bama points.
Oh, my God. Rutgers legend Ron Harper Jr. has signed to the Boston Celtics. Season's over. Celtics won it all. Back to you, Jefe.
You got me going in the first half. What? Alabama points. Bama. Roll Tide. I'm rolling with Ty Simpson here, guys, and how I'm rolling with Ty Simpson, aka future #1 pick of the New York Football Jets, needed to be him, so they don't even get a chance to touch the wonderful, beautiful, perfect, my son in Francisco Fernando Alberto Mendoza. Need it so bad, but. My official play here for this one is Ty Simpson over 280 passing yards, minus 150 odds. It's juicy, but let me tell you something. If Bama's going to win this game, which I think they will, is going to be through the air. And Ty Simpson, all jokes aside, has actually been – he's looked freaking phenomenal. He's looked so better than I ever thought he could look. Finally, Alabama has a good passing quarterback because I couldn't do another couple years of a Jalen Milroe type.
Yeah.
Like, really just could not.
Let me tell you something.
If the words Harper come out of your mouth,
it's not. I didn't listen to a word you just said in your breakdown. By the way, I'm going to put that out there. I was reading this tweet. Aaron Boone just gave his Yankees season recap. Let me tell you something. Oh boy, Garrett Cole is going to miss a portion of next season. That has just been released by Aaron Boone. He will not be ready for opening day. That was very unexpected. Clark Schmidt, they're hoping to have returned by August of next year. August.
Anthony Volpe had major shoulder surgery, had his left shoulder labrum surgery, will miss multiple months to the start of 2026. Carlos Rodon had a bone spur shaved off of his left elbow, expected to miss minimum of a month, probably multiple months. But the good news is Aaron Judge's elbow doesn't need surgery. He'll be fine by opening day. But that's a lot of valuable players the Yankees are going to be missing at the start of the year. I did not expect to read that on Thursday, October 16th, that the Yankees are going to be missing half their best players for the start of next season. But that is what
I don't even know what the point of saying that right now.
I have no idea why they would do that.
No idea why they would do that. But Booney just gave his presser, and it's looking bad, especially about Garrett Cole.
Is what they're.
Well,
he's
yeah,
not coming around.
All this shit.
And his injuries are not coming around. But let's move on. Anyone have anything else to say about the college football before we move into the marquee?
No.
Thursday night football.
Ty Simpson over 280 passing yards. Obviously, this guy Alpha doesn't care. It's not about Ron Harper, and it's not about Aaron Boone's press conferences in October. He don't give a piss about none.
I don't give a piss about nothing but Todd. All right, boys. Let's move on to our final breakdown of the day.
Before we do, I just want to say one thing. Let me tell you something. I'm just going to speak directly to one person only, and that's Stetzy. Don't even turn on the TV. You don't want to see it. It's going to be a bloodbath. It's not going to be cute. It's going to be bad. They're never going to stop scoring. People might die. I'm not sure if people make it out of there alive. Hoosiers minus 37. That's all I
will say, I'm very happy this week we did not talk about the Oregon college football game. I will put that out there. All right.
I just want to throw one more thing out there. Watch out for USC Notre Dame. I think it's going to be a sneaky good game. I don't mind taking USC with those points. It's getting up to almost. It's at 9.5.
There we go. All right, boys. We got the Steelers. We got the Bengals. We have the Old Man Geezer Bowl, the Retirement Bowl, the game that just started at 5 o'clock because both starting quarterbacks have to go to sleep by 9 p.m. We got the Pittsburgh Aaron Rodgerses going to Cincinnati, taking on the Joe Flacco's. Jefe. Oh, God. You fucking yawning? All right, Uncle Yawn Beer, go ahead.
All right. This is the old-fashioned division rivalry.
Go back to driving.
Nick. Thank you. This is your old-fashioned division rivalry. And it's funny. It could be fucking Kenny Pickett back there versus Jake Browning, or Kenny Pickett versus Joe Burrow, or Joe Burrow versus Aaron Rodgers. Doesn't matter. Somehow these games are always close. Literally always. and they always play really hard. I'm going to take the Bengals plus 5.5. Why? I have no fucking idea. But there was no reason for the Giants to win last Thursday. And Thursdays are weird this year if you look through them.
It's not just Thursdays. It's prime time games this year have been weird.
You know what, Alpha? Well said. You're right. I actually think Flacco looked good yesterday, on Sunday. I don't think they didn't get the win, but at least they didn't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
And I'm not expecting these quarterbacks to run it up. I'm just expecting neither to make a bad mistake. And that's what veterans do, right? They don't make bad mistakes, really bad ones. And I think because of that, this should be a close game. And that's my most confident play. Now, I'm going to throw in a little sprinkle on top of my play. Because I think for the Bengals to stay close in this game, you got to get Chase involved. You just have to. He's the best. He's probably the best wide receiver in the league. Right up there with JJ, talent-wise. And it sucks to see what's been happening to him from a quarterback perspective. Flacco might not be able to throw the ball 50 yards anymore. But when I tell you he still could throw it on a rope in a basket, he absolutely can. That's why he's still a starting quarterback. Because he has accuracy, just like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is probably better than Flacco. But in terms of accuracy, they're right there. I'm going to take Chase's at anytime touchdown as well. Those are my two picks. Bengals plus 5.5. I could see the Steelers winning this game 100%. And Chase anytime.
I got the 2x2.
Oh, boy.
Everyone knows about the legendary 2x2.
Can I guess it?
Sure. You're not going to.
Jonnu Smith.
Fuck.
Is the other one a Bengal? Just tell me if it's a Bengal. Okay, give me a second. Damn, I did that.
It is Jonnu Smith.
Steeler.
You got the Steeler. You need the Bengal.
You're not gonna go tight end on the Bengals. There's no way.
No way.
And you're not gonna do Chase Brown either.
No way. I would not do Chase Brown.
Are you gonna? You're not doing Jamar Chase. Is it Chase? Got it right.
He got it right. The 2x2 is Jonnu Smith. Parlayed. Same game parlay. With Jamar Chase score too as well. Currently, the parlay, guys, is plus 24,800. So $10 on it pays you $2,480.
You had no.
I cannot believe you got that. I cannot believe you got that. But yes, that is my 2x2 of the day. Yet again, Jefe, tell them what it is.
It is Jonnu Smith 2 touchdowns, Jamar Chase 2 touchdowns, baby. I actually like that a lot.
What's up, Connie? I do as well. I think they'll be able to. The Steelers will be scoring their touchdowns via the air. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to have at least 2 to 3 passing touchdowns. So for me, who am I targeting here? DK Metcalf's a good option, but I think the Bengals are going to do everything in their power to take him out of the game. You take him out of the game, I think Jonnu Smith can make some damage and do some damage in the red zone. So give me Jonnu as the one. And Jamar Chase, I agree with Jefe. I think he gets in at least once. I think Joe Flacco is going to target him heavily in this game. And he's good enough where he can make a couple plays and get in the end zone for us twice. So that's my 2x2. JD,
before you go, can I ask you a question? If the Steelers have a bad game tonight, are they picking up a wide receiver by Monday?
I have the official alpha prediction of the 3 main receivers and where they're going.
Is your name
after
J
JD
or D?
After J and D. I have my prediction of all 3 of where they're going, the big name guys, and I think I'm correct.
If they lose this game, you said?
You don't have to lose it, but let's just say it's a bad one. Like you could just tell what they're missing is somebody to help DK. I don't know how it would work out, but yeah.
I mean, just since we know that that is what they're already trying to do. I mean, I would say yes.
I think they're going to get one either way.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear my prediction of where I think the 3 main receivers are going to go?
course.
You know what? No. First off, JD, let's finish this game. We'll do it the right way. I'm not going to cut JD and jump ahead of him like an obnoxious, selfish prick. JD, what do you like in this game?
Yeah, we've already kind of talked about this game here. It was one, like I was saying, if this was a Sunday game, this would be a Bengals play and a rather large one.
Oh, my God. Did you see this rumor? Alpha?
You're going to cut off JD right now.
Sorry. Dolphins are looking to shop A-Chain.
They're looking to move everyone and rebuild. Yep.
And Seahawks are coming out. Why would the Seahawks want him?
That would make no sense. That would make no sense.
And they're saying that they would make Rick Woolen available. That is a hefty player.
I think Miami's in full fire sale mode, and once we see the first player fired, expect Mike McDaniels to be fired.
If Devon A-Chain is floated anywhere in the market, I fully expect the Kansas City Chiefs to give up a first round pick. I don't even care.
From golf, I don't have any golf updates, but if they're already, Nick, let me know. I love to follow the golf as well. I think it's only women's golf today, though, so you don't need to give me those updates. I don't have any bets on that. JD, go ahead.
Yeah, I still feel like I want to be on this Bengals side. Not sure exactly how I'm going to take them yet. As far as the over, I also did like this over. This number has moved up though. This actually was down around actually like 42. So there's been a lot. I mean, the over has definitely been actually getting hit hard. For some reason, people seem to think that these games usually play to the under. Yep. But actually, if you just look past or look back the past couple of years, these type of games, yes, their totals are like lower normally, but they tend to just sneak over. So there's what I think could happen here tonight. I do think that this number is good, though. I do think that actually 45 is actually where it should be. So I'm going to stay off that, but I am looking to either play the Bengals or the Bengals team total over. Matter of fact, let me look what that is actually. Because as far as the Steelers defense goes, yeah, I know I was on this last year. I hate to keep bringing it up saying, but if you look at it, man, they are giving up a lot of yards, guys. I mean, they're finding ways to still get it done, but they're giving up a lot of yards. So there are going to be some games coming up where they're going to give up a lot of points. Let me look here real quick. Yeah, team totals at 19.5. May have to play that over, guys.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
What else you got, JD? Any props to the people? What else you got?
Yeah, let's get a Darnell Washington touchdown at plus 390.
You're targeting the guy I need to be off the field.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Taking John as backup.
No respect
for the 2x2.
All right, man.
No respect.
I respect it. I respect your lack of respect. I'll put it that way. All right.
Can I just say something? I just had another NFL trade talk. How is David Njoku not being spoken about? Why is he?
He is. There's been a ton. I don't know if you've been not looking at them.
I've
been texting our buddy Noosh. Been texting Noosh for about 8 hours about the Njoku.
Njoku's got to go. He's a great.
Well, he's on an expiring contract.
Oh my God!
I know. No, they're saying he will be moved. They're saying he will be moved. And they have Harold Fannin as the guy they just drafted, who's been playing very well.
Amazing.
Yep. Yeah, they've been talking about it. Njoku
I
is
got
expected to be moved.
I got it. Chargers.
I can see it. All right. Before we get into best bets, quickly, I'm going to go over my 3 wide receiver predictions that are going to be correct. Starting with number 1, the Waddle. He'll be a New York Giant.
You're a ridiculous moron for that.
Nope.
No.
Jacoby Myers. He's going to be a Patriot. He's going home. He's going to be a Patriot. And Chris Olave. Where do you think he's going, Jefe?
Bills.
Steelers. Those are my predictions. Chris Olave to the Steelers. He would be a good complementary piece to DK. They don't play the same style. That would be a good matchup to have the two of them there, especially for the long term. Jacoby Myers returns back to New England. I think that's the most likely to happen of all of them. I think he will end up going there. They have the cap room to take on the $10 million. And with the Giants, with the way they created cap room yesterday, and with the way this team is built and what they need, the best complementary piece to Malik Neighbors for the future is Jalen Waddle. And I think he will be the guy the Giants bring.
They're not trading
We will see.
him.
We will see. That's my official
He's like on the
prediction.
books for $1 million this year and $2 million the next. His backloaded
Correct.
contract is perfect.
Correct.
What the Dolphins are doing,
No.
even if they take 2 years to rebuild, he's costing like $2 million against the cap for the next 2 years. Then he gets like $25 million.
When you want to make your official prediction for where people are going to be traded, you can get on here and say whatever wrong answers, unless they were the 3 I just said you want. But the official Alpha 3-way prediction.
Alvin Kamara Chiefs, Brees Hall Chargers. Those are my 2 big boy
Official predictions. You can't change them now.
Brees Hall to the Chargers, Alvin Kamara. If Alvin Kamara is a fucking saint for 2 more weeks, I'm going to lose my mind.
JD, give me a quick prediction. We're going into our sponsored segment.
I'm going to give it to you tomorrow on the NFL show.
Oh, I love that. Stay tuned. More from JD.
So synonymous.
But before we get into best bets, guys, before we do,
What do you think Derek thinks?
it's not just But before we get into Derek, because Derek is going to have to tell us his thoughts of his trade predictions. JD, you ready? We're going to go into our best bets for today, Thursday, October 16th. And as I was alluding to, whoa, where'd everyone go? Okay, now everyone's here. It was just my screen on here. Y'all were gone. All right, now we're going to go to JD's cousin Derek for a few words about Funded Stake.
FundedStake.io, the ultimate platform for sports traders looking to unlock their potential without risking their own money. We're here to help you transform your sports betting skills into a profitable and sustainable business. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Funded Stake gives you the tools and capital to scale your success. Here's how it works. 1. Choose your account. Pick an account size that fits your needs, starting from $1,000 all the way up to $50,000. Your journey starts here. 2. Take the challenge. Hit the profit target while sticking to our risk management rules. For example, with a $10,000 account, aim for $3,300 in profit, place a minimum of 25 sports bets, and maintain the required daily and total loss limits. 3. Get funded. Once you pass the challenge, we'll provide the capital for you to trade. You can keep up to 80% of your profits while we take on all the financial risks. At FundedStake.io, you'll benefit from a fully personalized dashboard where you can monitor your trades, track your challenge progress, and place real-time bets on.
Fuck. I clicked back on and it hit one of our other things and put the thing. Wait, how do we start it again?
Scale faster.
Jefe.
Win bigger.
Thanks to our good friends at Funded Stake. JD, let's put up Funded Stake and show the people our best bets of the day. I literally was on. I'm not going to explain what happened. I'm not going to explain what happened. JD, let's pull up Funded Stake and show the people what we got.
All right. Here at Funded Stake. First off, we just have to check and see what's live. We got some tennis. Then we got some Egypt division, the second division. Not even first, guys. We're in the second division here. Yeah, just to show you guys, you can literally bet on everything. They have every league you could ever possibly think of.
If you're betting on second division Egypt soccer, please DM me. I want to put you in contact with my therapist.
There you go.
But guys,
all right.
Tonight, what are we going with?
Oh, that's a good question, JD.
I'm rocking with the Bungles on the game, 5.5.
Matter of fact, put me in with Jefe. I'll join for whatever amount you would like to target, but that's going to also be my best bet of the day.
Whoa.
Did not expect that.
I like that.
I know.
Bengals plus 5.5, minus 112.
There we go. Plus 5.5, minus 112. Love it.
Now, I'm going to see what Funded Stake has here, because I honestly do not know if they have that. And I said they have every bet you can think of. So we're going to see if they do. And this is live, so this could go wrong. But we're going to see here. We're going to go to this Mariners and Blue Jays game.
There we go.
They do.
Let's go.
First half. Oh man, gosh, it's more juice than I wanted here.
Oh, just take it, JD. What does Joe say? What does our good friend Joe say? Lay off the juice, but still take the juice.
Yeah, we're not gonna lay off this time.
Yeah, Joe wouldn't approve, but I approve.
Go with the Mariners first half team total over 1.5.
Oh, Jefe, huge fucking news. I'm gonna see if we can get it.
Just saw it.
I
I'm gonna tell you right now. Spencer Dinwiddie might be a Nick, might be coming. Not really home, but a little swim away from home.
He was in Brooklyn, so it's like coming home. You know what I mean?
Do you guys see what I'm doing with the shoulders? Do you see this?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
You guys see how aquatic I am?
You want to show the people what you're wearing under that jacket today?
Nah, kid, that.
Guys, it's been a fantastic show.
I'll do that during our breakdown of the female reporters. We're going to do that probably next Tuesday. We're going to spend an entire 2 hours breaking down every single female reporter. Please DM me with your recommendations. We're going to do a top 17, and that's a homage to the MLB, who decides that they could do random fucking numbers start their games. So I'm going to do random fucking numbers on my list.
Let me just tell you something as well. I got a text in the middle of that segment that said you better stop. So I don't know how much more I can contribute to that because I got caught. But that's okay. I don't care. Put me in the doghouse. I don't give a shit. All right, boys.
We're actually gonna have like graphics and everything, man. It's
Graphics.
To the specific person out there, you're not tuning in for that show. I apologize.
Graphics.
All right, boys. It's been a fantastic show. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. We got the NFL show, and boy, you guys are in for an absolute fucking treat. I know we're excited. Y'all should be excited. It's going to be a great fucking show. Jefe, final word to you, and then to JD to do the thing with the thing.
It's Thursday. We got a lot of things going on. Stetsy, shut the hell up. And Spencer Dinwiddie probably coming home. Makes sense. He's played in Brooklyn. Good bench piece, veteran presence. Need him in the uniform in 3 days.
JD?
guys, Thursday, we do have a very nice slate of games today. And then, like Alpha said, we have a big NFL show tomorrow. Be here, same place, same time. Yeah, hope everybody has a great Thursday, and let's fucking win.
Let's fucking win. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Peace the fuck out. Yankees win the World Series next year.